What up, Space Fam? Goes in here from AnimeUproar, back at it again to discuss the latest developments in the Dragon Ball Super story. And this time Goku got a brand new powerful form, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing Dragon Ball Super reviews on this channel, then smash that like button to keep them coming and share this video with any cultured Saiyans that you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Dragon Ball videos. Make this the day you subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are a Dragon Ball fan, feel free to check out the Dragon Ball Version podcast, which I host with my friend Ray, who hasn't watched Dragon Ball or anime in general. We discuss an arc every week and started from the beginning of Dragon Ball, and now we're at Dragon Ball Z, which I'm super hyped about. So yeah, if you want to relive the greatness of Dragon Ball or discover it for the first time, check out the Dragon Ball Version podcast, link in the top of the description, or you can just look it up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. If you'll remember last chapter, Goku did something pretty stupid. He gave Moro a senzu bean, and then gave Moro enough time to fuse with the Earth, so that in theory, Goku would have to destroy the Earth if he wanted to destroy Moro. Pretty terrible situation to be in. Now we get the perspective of Gohan, Vegeta, and the rest. They comment that the planet feels off and that their bodies hurt all of a sudden. It turns out Moro is absorbing their energy too, and Vegeta tells them to get off the ground. And Vegeta hits the nail on the head when he says, "Damn it, Kakarot, you've managed to screw it up again." But Moro is not just absorbing power from them, he's seemingly absorbing power from all the Earth's inhabitants, leaving them feeling really weak. Moro, in classic bad guy fashion, looks like the epitome of gluttony right now, as he laughs and says that all the Earth's energy is his, all his. This is definitely one of the strangest fights in Dragon Ball, where Moro manifests fists from the Earth and begins trying to punch Goku with them. At first, Ultra Instinct Goku seems like he can block them alright, but the arms keep on coming. A third arm shoots from the ground, surprising Goku. Arm after arm shoots out, and Moro tells Goku that he has nowhere left to run. Long story short, it doesn't look good. When asked if there's any way they can keep Moro from exploding, Whis answers yes. One method, and wonders if Goku will be able to manage it. Then something pretty crazy happens. Beerus says that he'll lend a hand, and this isn't what I wanted. A Deus Ex Machina where Beerus or Whis just saves our guys is not satisfying at all. Luckily, this ends up being more of a tease, with the mangaka seemingly having some fun with our expectations before he makes this unwanted help disappear. Despite the fact that they just had the Merus issue, Beerus is down to help because losing Earth would be troublesome. According to him, he doesn't want to miss out on all that quality food. He even acknowledges that he'd be in big trouble if the other gods of destruction saw him do what he's about to do. However, this is all a red herring. It's misleading, and just when it seems like Beerus will fix Goku's mistake, they get terrible news that Beerus has received a summons from the Grand Priest. Apparently, they found out about Merus, and Beerus is upset because clearly he's in hot water. And we all know cats don't like hot water. Then we get classic tsundere-esque behavior where Beerus even asks Krillin if he really thought that Beerus gave a crap about the planet. He obviously does, but not enough to put himself in jeopardy right now, which is understandable. That's not his job anyways. And although Whis doesn't stay impartial, he also doesn't just solve the problem for Goku. He tells Goku that he needs to shatter Moro's forehead crystal, and that will release Merus' power and defeat Moro. Whis is obviously not being impartial here, but at least he's leaving the heavy lifting for our guys. As they talk, it is funny seeing how Whis stops a punch with one single finger effortlessly from Moro. It's not even a nuisance for him, which is a pretty nice flex on Whis' part right here. Before disappearing into the Angel Realm, he tells Goku to have faith in his own strength. And of course, we get a classic Beerus moment where he says that Goku better save some food even if the Earth gets destroyed. That is the top priority here for Beerus, or at least that's what he wants us to believe. Beerus and Whis peace out, so thankfully we can't count on God intervention. And now the question is, how is Goku going to win? The crystal begins to become less and less visible as Moro swells up with more power. Luckily, Vegeta comes to the rescue. He starts using his technique for Spirit Fission and releasing some of that absorbed energy from Moro. The crystal becomes visible again and Moro's body starts deflating. Vegeta tells Goku to hurry on, and Goku says that everything is riding on this fist of his. He goes flying off to the crystal crystal. He breaks through Earth in hand after hand as he approaches Moro's face, but he's stopped right before he reaches it. Vegeta is running out of time, since he can't drain Moro as fast as he's taking Vegeta's power, and Goku comments that he doesn't have enough God power. Then, hearing God power, Jocko heads off on an errand. Things look really bad now though. Goku reverts to his base black-haired form because his power got sucked away. What is interesting about this part is that Goku clearly can't just overpower the opponent on his own. He relies not only on Vegeta's help, but on that of others, including Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu. Piccolo asks if Vegeta can reverse his spirit fission so that they can gather up ki for Goku, and Vegeta says yes. He starts collecting everyone's ki so he can recharge Goku. They get energy from people at the sanctuary too, and even Goten and Trunks, who by the way have not shined in Dragon Ball Super as much as in Dragon Ball Z. I wonder if we'll ever get to see more of these two shine in future arcs. But anyways, Vegeta sends the ki to Goku, but it's only enough for Super Saiyan Blue. It seems he specifically needs God power, and then they apologize since his divine power is still developing and didn't help. Then we see Jocko looking for Majin Buu. Clearly he's deduced that there should be God power in him that can be useful to Goku. Back at the battlefield, Goku looks completely helpless. And he says, "Sorry guys, this is all my fault," and yeah, Goku, you're totally right here. It's totally his fault for giving Moro a senzu bean instead of finishing him off. Hopefully he learns from this experience, but he's had similar learning moments and that didn't stop him from making the mistake here. Still, I hope, maybe in vain, that in future Dragon Ball Super arcs, Goku won't make this same mistake again, but honestly at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Yamcha hopes to bring the world back with the Dragon Balls, but Krillin says that Moro will blow up the whole galaxy, so there will be no more Dragon Balls to use if that happens. Things really do seem hopeless, and Vegeta notices that Moro will explode soon, no matter what they do. Everyone is pretty much preparing for death here, and Yamcha says that after everything he'll die a bachelor, and it's pretty funny that that's where his mind goes to. But yeah, after losing Bulma, it seems he still hasn't found a wife of his own. You gotta feel for Yamcha. He was one of the first characters introduced all the way back in Dragon Ball, and he doesn't get enough love. At the last minute, a huge amount of divine power comes their way, and it ends up being from Oob. It turns out that the great Lord of Lords' divine power, aka the Grand Supreme Kai's divine power, had gone to evil Majin Buu and was then inherited by his reincarnation Oob. After being woken up, it seems like the Grand Supreme Kai manifests himself through Buu's body and heads over to Oob's village and explains to him how to send all that divine ki to Vegeta. Vegeta sends this to Goku, and I like how he tells him to use it for another round of Ultra Instinct. I like the way he phrased that. It hits Goku and the power is immense. Not only does Goku attain Mastered Ultra Instinct again, the ki around him also takes the form of a giant Goku-looking avatar that lets him grab onto Moro's hands. Goku brings the avatar's head close to Moro's crystal forehead, completely overpowering Moro, and then Goku leaves the forehead of this giant energy avatar and delivers a punch strong enough to break the crystal. The crystal cracks, and Whis smiles from space, sensing that Goku got the job done without them. At last, it seems that Moro has been defeated, and Goku turns back and gives a thumbs up to Krillin. This is a bit concerning because if you've watched Dragon Ball, you know that when he did that against Piccolo Jr., that look backwards and give a thumbs up in Dragon Ball, he got an energy beam through the chest. But hopefully this time it is over, and I like the fact that A, Beerus and Whis didn't have to save the day, and B, that Vegeta came in handy, as did Jocko. Jocko was super useful actually, so props to him. All in all, if this is the end of the Moro arc, I do like the way they finished it off. Again, it wasn't really necessary to get to this point in this way when they had Goku give Moro the senzu beans, but nevertheless, at least Vegeta got to help significantly. If it wasn't for him, the galaxy would have been destroyed, so that's a win for Vegeta fans in my books. But anyways, that is it for this chapter. Let me know what you thought of this chapter, Moro, and this arc in general, and what you expect to see happening next. If you do enjoy seeing the Dragon Ball Super reviews on this channel, then smash that like button to keep them coming, and share this video with any cultured Saiyans that you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Dragon Ball videos. Make this the day you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a Dragon Ball fan, feel free to check out the Dragon Ball Virgin podcast, which I host with my friend Ray, who hasn't watched Dragon Ball or anime in general. We discuss an arc every week and started from the beginning of the Dragon Ball story, and we're at Dragon Ball Z now, which is over 9,000 in hype level. So yeah, if you want to relive the greatness of Dragon Ball or discover it for the first time, check out the Dragon Ball Virgin podcast, link in the top of the description, or you can just look it up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you listen to your podcasts. And I especially want to thank the Patron Squad over on Patreon and here on YouTube who help make videos like this one possible. First and foremost, I want to thank the Patron of Legend, the one acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, Alpha Sigma. And are the 1-tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans, Ingrata, The World, Acquire Respect, Liam Thompson, Pate Heffa, Emperor Otaku, Thomas Jones, Spidey Life Tanel, Big Buddhist, Rithian, Tungsten Tarkus, and Denki Kaminari. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, who's the current most donated overall champion of the world, Steelers, Angel Cruz, Anatoly Kazatsky, Cricket XP, Joe Stanton, Rathuan Deora, Very Gucci, Jessica Kayla Font, Alicia Actor, Hinokami and Water, Bonnie Parks, The Red Haired Raven, Florian, Joanne Garcia, Mick Seamus, Jack Watches Anime, Amanda C, Deadly Saint, High School DxD 73, Matthew Cruz, and Anthony Schreiber. Thank you all so much. If you enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/AnimeUproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord where we talk about anime life and of course thank memes. So check out patreon.com/AnimeUproar, link in the description if you're interested. You can also join the YouTube channel by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already smashed, and a bunch of you have been doing that, so thank you so much to everyone who's joined the channel as well. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer, so whichever way you choose to support us, you can get the same great benefits. Thanks again, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys!